Hello and welcome to What's Map for Cities Skylines, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. There are thousands of items on the workshop now, so finding the right one for your next city build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review some using our 5-star rating and the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture out to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. BonBon here, how you doing? Right, it's Friday, and as well as being request day, Friday's normally a day when in the afternoons we do a little bit of Friday Fever, a little bit of Transport Fever gameplay. Now I found that series up and I figured what could I do with the time, make better use of the time, and the answer to that is a third map making of the week. So yeah, 3 of those a week, and the map Duvo is coming along very nicely indeed now. So please find time to join me tonight or anytime after tonight, because YouTube, you can watch things in the past, you know, and see how that map's coming along. It'd be great if you could do that. Okay, so Friday, it's request day. This one was requested by Funny Games 461TV321. What a catchy name that is. I wonder where they got that from. Yes, and it's a fairly old map as well, so something to look forward to. But before we do that, it is your daily reminder. Get that finger out. Yes, please, hitting like really does help the channel out, so if you can hit like now, that would really do me a huge favour. Thanks, guys. Right, today's map is the Colossol Hillside. It's Owl's Colossol Hillside, no less, by Owl. Owl, beloved by many of us for his maps. He's outstanding. There's your start square. Nothing to moan about here at all. Very nice indeed. And then resources, just a few splodges of fertile land and trees. That's okay, I guess. And then what do we got off the workshop? Well, the answer is Owl's Tropicity theme. And in terms of LUTs, although there's none recommended here, Owl does have a huge number of LUTs available, and I've gone with the 1970s vintage. I found some of these cinematic LUTs and the other LUTs just a little bit stark with this particular map. So yeah, the 1970s vintage. Now if you remember, there are no custom trees. What we're looking at here are the vanilla trees from, well, when this map went out, which is quite some time ago. Hell of a long time ago. Yeah, so everything that's making this map look glorious is indeed the theme and the LUT. Now, on the Steam Workshop, in the comments, there were a lot of people complaining, well, a few people complaining about flooding from tsunamis. Well, DLC, if it's natural disasters DLC, and you've got tsunami flooding, well, what do you expect? What do you expect? 99% of most maps you get hold of will flood if you've got a tsunami. Good grief, what's wrong with you people? Okay, what we got here, we have got the Star Square intersection, nice tiered highways as well. Now, because we're going back in time, there's a limit to the roads that were available to Owl. Basically the 3-lane highway and the highway ramp, and that was it. That's all you had to play with in the map editor. So there are a few bits here that don't make any sense, like that little start location there, and also here, this little off ramp here that goes down. It's being used like a country lane basically by Owl, and of course you'll need to upgrade that. Just a minor grumble, but I am pointing it out because it is something that you'll need to fix, but it's just an upgrade, that's all that is. Perfect little beach there for a little paddle. Anybody fancy a paddle? Yes, I do, thank you very much. I'll follow the country lane, inverted commas, country lane, back up the hill, ziggity zag up the hill. So nice, isn't it? And then back onto the highway. Now, while this is the only highway connection from one side of the map to the other, there is another which doesn't actually connect up with this either, which is quite weird. And it's not really a highway connection. This is pre-national roads. So what we've got here is a non-connecting national road made up of 2 highway ramps. That doesn't actually connect up with the seafront route either, which is a bit of a shame. I wish it had. And there's something very odd going on with this road as well, which you're going to see in a minute. It's not that it's got no traffic, because we know why that is. It's because they're highway ramps. You can't connect them to the edge of the map. But down here, look, it splits off. Now watch what happens here. We'll take the right-hand lane here. We follow the right-hand lane down. Marvel at the fact that Al has managed to get some street lamp clipping through his railway. That's a rarity. Oh dear. Okay, early map. Early map. And then, merging in here, we've got this 3-lane highway. Wonder where that's come from. Okay, move along a little bit, and we've got to turn off onto the 3-lane highway. Which, oh look, it's a cougar. Hello, cougar. Yeah, we've got that one. Wonder where that goes to. Well, we'll have a look in a moment. And then if you follow the road on a bit further, it merges back up with the original lane. And just to show you that that is indeed the original lane, if it comes all the way back, and there we are. So we go straight on this time, underneath the rail, and then underneath that highway ramp there, not highway 3 lanes, and underneath that one, and then that merges on over there. Right, so you can see what's going on there. So where does this go? Well, if we go through the tunnel, we go underneath this highway ramp, which merges over there, and it pops out onto this one. Now, that tunnel's a bit steep. Ow, that tunnel is a bit steep, my friend. But we follow this down, and we've got another highway ramp that pops out there and goes back down to the other side. So basically, what we've got here is a convoluted turn-back system. I have no idea why. I have absolutely no idea why, but it's a convoluted turn-back system with no highway connections. Well, weird. Well, weird. It's really nicely done, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But I've got no idea what it's there for. Bridge. Now, this bridge is very nice, but we have got a little bit jinky-janky. And I don't know if I like it, actually, on this particular bridge. I kind of do. So, I'm not marking down on the jinky-janky there. What we've got going on here, elevated highway as the bridge comes off, goes across the railway there. And, yeah, this is heading off towards the mountains. So we'll take this opportunity now, I think, to give you a little prod and say, if you want to subscribe to the channel, now will be a very convenient time for you to do so, because you're not going to miss anything searching for your mouse and reaching onto the screen and hopefully clicking the subscribe button and then join the party. Hey, right, we're going to turn around and we're going to come back down following the rail now. Now, I'm going to be a little honest with you. The rail is okay once we get to the middle of the map, but on this Colossol hillside, it's a little bit too steep. Not too bad here. It's, you know, it's a little gentle here, but then it just drops away at this point. And for railways in real life, yeah, that's not really going to work. It's a minor grumble because it is off away from the middle of the map, and once again, when this map was built, it probably wasn't intended to be using those areas of the map, but I'm still pointing it out because we are now in the modern day. We have the 81 tiles, and good God, who knows, we might even have 144 tiles one day. Maybe. Okay, well, we'll follow this train. In fact, shall we actually follow the train? Ooh, a little bit fun. Follow the train, see where it goes. And it's going to go under the highway. Well, we kind of know that. Okay, say bye-bye. And say hello, there it is. I don't want to go ahead of it just yet. I don't think we'll follow it to the edge of the map, because this could be a long old episode if we do that. But yeah, it's such a beautiful map. Vanilla, I just keep saying this, vanilla apart from the theme and LUT. That is how good Owl is at his craft. You know, we'll move on now. I got a bit bored. Elevated with an elevated station, or is it a ground-based station? I'm not quite sure. And then we're going elevated again. Very weird there. Nice bridge here. Oh, the rivers. You wait till we have a look at the rivers. There's something very special about these rivers. There was a drowned tree there. There's something very special about these rivers, and I can't wait to show it to you because it's just either a mark of genius or a massive cock up. I'm putting it down as a mark of genius because this is owl we're talking about, and I cannot believe for one moment that it's a huge cock up. Okay, well, the rail now goes off to the edge of the map, which means we get to do this. Yes, we get to nip over to Assetville, to Asset Corners, to have a look at Gwinnell Building. Gwinnell? Gwinnell. Gwynley? Gwinnell. I'm going Gwinnell. Buy other cakes. Now, there are no other cakes. There are only my cakes. Please make sure you get this right. This is a nice building, isn't it? This is... I don't know how this is going to fit in with your city build. I'm not quite sure what the building is meant to be. Big residential block maybe with commercial on the ground floor. Possibly. But yeah, it's majestic, and I figured it was worth showing. And it's going to be seen in Sunday's Asset World as well, because I'm using all these buildings in Asset World. Anyway, that's the Gwinnell Building by Other Cakes. Quite majestic, and I'm going to use that word today. As we head off now to Themington Island for one last look. Tomorrow is the last look for a penultimate look at Namatjira by Mac with Med Contrast and Med Colour LUT. Namatjira, of course, is spelt with spaces between all the letters. That's N space, A space, M space, and so on. And Mac is spelt with underscores, not that you need to know that. Okay, it's time for a couple of factoids, because factoids. Douglas Fairbanks was so loved by his fans that when he wed Mary Pickford, his marital status was kept a secret. And one last one. Casanova. Oh, the sexy, sexy man. Casanova, famed for his sexual exploits, spent the last 13 years of his life working as a very, very sexy librarian. Can I check your book in, please, sir? 50 Shades of what? No, we'll have none of that in this library. Back to the Owl's Colossal Hillside by Owl. Shipping route. We have one shipping route. It's fine. It runs across the entire length of the bottom of the map where the sea is, which is quite handy because shipping routes work much better in the water. I think we know that. And speaking of water, have we got water flow? Well, who would have known that if you put water on a hill in the form of a river, it flows downhill and it's just perfect. Why can't more map creators do like downward flowing hills? It's like, what? I don't know. I just don't understand it. Start square. It's plenty flat enough. It's not a huge amount of build plane down here, but honestly, there's plenty of space to expand into, so that's all good. Yes, you'll want to upgrade and change the roads. That's just a little thing. I have to point it out. Now, these rivers. First of all, look at the rivers. Secondly, we've got weeds in the rivers. Look, weeds. But those weeds are actually the tops of trees and bushes under the water. That is just freaking genius. Yes, they're drowned trees. Yes, they are drowned trees. But my God, do they really work in this manner? It's just a market. Owl, you are a genius, and you should join me over on my Facebook group, facebook.com/official BonBonB, and you can join me over there as well, because yeah, we'll discuss things, and not only that, I'll let you know about all my videos that are coming out. So if you're missing out on YouTube, but you're on Facebook a lot, you can keep up with me over there. Perfect bridge, yeah, of course it is. Just following the river up. I'm getting a bit bored with the rivers now. Oh, look at the waterfall. Not bored with the rivers now. Very nice work again. Oh, he's giving the Canyon a run for his money. with the water. Look at this, just so good. Right, I'm getting a bit bored now, so maybe we'll have a look at the hills. Shall we have a look at the hills? Yeah. Oh, mountain stream. Not bored with the water. Back to the water. Oh, look at this. I wonder if we're going to get a decent water source. If it's off in the fog, I'm going to let it go because it's an old map, and if it's in the fog, it's meant to be hidden. It's meh, but it's fine. It's off in the fog. We'll let it go. What else could we look at? Let's have a look at the beach. There's a beach over here. Let's have a look down the beach. Nice detailing down here. Nice and busy. Is just not left to chance. Everything is just clustered. Love it. And look at the detail. Just look. This is the theme. Oh my goodness. Love it. Absolutely. I'm swooning. I am swooning. Okay, well, there's some detailing around here somewhere. There's a peninsula there. We'll come to that in a moment. Let's have a look at this little inlet, though. Yes, we have got the jetty, the abandoned jetty. I'm going to point... Ooh, the essential lighthouse. Sorry, the abandoned jetty. Yeah, you can't get up there. I'm not buying into the amount of sound that must have been eroded for it to be that high up. So yeah, not buying into that one. But yeah, the water inlet. Once again, we've got all these trees being used as bushes, being used as weeds, seaweed and stuff. Looks so so realistic, so good. Follow this up, see what's going on around the corner. Anything going on up here? We've got a little waterfall, a little water source. Not totally buying into the water source. I reckon there's some sort of secret underground water tunnel there, kind of being hinted at by those rocks. And then over here we have got, let's have a look. We've got another abandoned jetty. That one's not quite so steep. We've got a castle with walls, and it's quite a busy little castle. Your chance to vote now. Look at all these gun placements as well. Yeah, busy castle. Yeah, vote. Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? And it's another essential lighthouse. We've got sunken ships, and it's just all going on this peninsula. It's all going on. And you know what? It kind of works, doesn't it? Okay, aesthetically, I love it, but I don't totally love it. Does that make sense? Sort of. It's not quite a 5-star. I think possibly because of the age of the map. It's like age is aching on it a bit, I'm afraid. So 4 stars there. Detailing, really good across the board. I don't understand the turn back, and because of that I'm losing a star for it. But other than that, I'm accepting that the roads do need to be upgraded once again because of the age of the map. Gameplay potential is very, very good. There's a little bit of work to be done before you can play it, once again just because of the age, so we're going to lose a star for that. But other than that, very nice. 4 stars for gameplay potential. So that's Owl's Colossal Hillside by Owl, and of course it has to get the BonBonB seal of approval because it's Owl. Wow. Well, thanks very much for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Join me tomorrow for the last map in the series. Join me tonight, of course, for some map making, and of course click the link that's on the screen now to view that map from over a year ago, which has now got a poll on it, so you can vote on that one as well, and everybody will be happy. Well, that's it. That's me done. I'm going to go and have a drink of water because I'm drying out now. Thanks for watching. See you soon.